Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're changing the right axle on the Saab 93. We'll start by lifting the car and secure it by a jack stand. I actually have another video on how to do the lift axle on this particular car. This video will highlight the differences, and in that video I was yet to include my voice, so enjoy the video. I'm using a 32mm socket with an impact gun to lose the axle nut. If you don't have one, you can use a long breaker bar. With the car still on the ground, just remove the wheel cap and break the nut free. When taking out the right axle, you don't have to worry about spilling transmission fluid, as the axle doesn't go into the transmission directly. Pry on the control arm to release the ball joint, but avoid damaging its boot. The common symptoms of a failing axle is a clunking noise when turning, vibration when accelerating, or a torn axle boot, which you may want to replace, and for that you will have to pull the axle out. To pull the axle, you want to try to pull it by hand or hammer it out by using a brass punch. I use a non-conventional method, which you will see next. I actually tried both ways, but it was still stuck, so I have to use my non-conventional method. For more details on this method, check my other video, which I will leave a link in the description for it. There's a rubber grommet at the end of the shaft. Make sure you put it back in its place. Always clean both ends of the shaft to be installed and lubricate it with transmission fluid. The camera was not running when I inserted it back, but just push it all the way in until you don't see the shiny surface of the shaft. Insert the shaft into the wheel hub and make sure the splines are in, then tighten the axle nut to drive the shaft all the way in. However, do not over tighten the nut now. This bolt should pass easily if the groove in the bolt joint is aligned with the hole. Tighten the nut to 50 Newton meter or 37 foot-pound. Finally, install the wheel without the wheel cap and lower the car to the ground. Now you will be able to tighten the axle nut to 230 Newton meter or 170 foot-pound and the lug bolts to 110 Newton meter or 81 foot-pound. Thank you boys and girls for watching, and remember, if you are not a subscriber, consider subscribing. Bye bye!